So when you growing up, when do you have that one of these kids is doing his own thing moment and you realize that, hey, I'm not like normal girls. I'm moving different. Like,
Right.
how old were you when you hit that curve?
You mean like when I was like, I like girls?
Well, you realized you like girls.
You should have just said that.
Okay.
I was young, man. I was like, I thought I was actually too young. And I'm like, I didn't understand it then. I was like, I had to be in like, what, first grade?
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. It was young, man. It
So
was real young.
and the cool thing about girls like in like that young,
Right.
sleepover game strong.
Yo.
How many random sleepovers were you trying to plot and orchestrate, for diabolical reasons
Yo, that's
unknown to their
crazy.
parents?
You know, like house.
1 second. Young lady, could you just pull up your mic just a little bit?
Pause.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry. This is
No worries.
we just say pause.
Oh, my pause game's strong over
Oh,
here,
word?
too. If I catch
let's
you,
get it.
if I catch you, I'm
always
bouncing.
on point. He
Let's
know.
go.
Pause.
So yeah, so how many diabolically orchestrated sleepovers have you had back in your day?
So remember the game House?
Uh huh.
Remember that game?
Yeah.
That was it. That was the game. I was daddy. All the time. I wanted to be daddy every time. Couldn't tell me nothing.
What?
Yes.
So
You can ask my cousins and all of them, son. Like, yeah.
so when is the first time you made your move?
Like, the first time I kissed a girl, I was young, and it was in the closet. And I can't say who it was, but I always remember this, and they know they remember it too, but I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, I was young. I had to be in like what? I would say second grade, third grade. Yeah, it was pretty young.
Word.
Yeah.
And how did your mom and your
Oh,
relatives?
they
feel
didn't know
about it?
yet.
Really?
They didn't know. I held that down for a long time from my family and stuff. But I was always like sneaky with it. I was hiding and stuff like that. But yeah.
Even watching how you move like on social media and even interviews, like you so open, you're honest, you're very direct.
Yeah.
And yo, you move like the CIA though. We never quite know who you dating until like well after the fact. But the women and dudes alike love you.
Yeah.
Which I imagine has to make your curb game extra strong. Like you gotta block like a hockey goalie because people throwing it at you from both sides of the court. Who is it easier to curb, guys or girls?
First of all, guys is the ultimate dub. Like that ain't never happening. So that ain't even in the category. But like women wise, I curve women when they do too much. I don't like a girl that does too much. Like have some like, some a chase about you. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like let me be able to chase you a little bit. I don't like that just too much on it. Like I don't care how pretty a girl look, how good she look, what she got, none of that. If you ain't on some like, some type of like, little space, but still, seem interested, then I can't rock with you.
So if you do catch yourself a Heffany, do you go through with it just to get the notch on the belt, just because it was a slow night?
I've had a lot of Heffanies and did what I did and left that alone. Like it's never no rekindle anything. The Heffanies I never rekindle with. Like that's what happens when it happens right then and there, and I leave that alone after that.
So there are no repeat offenders. If it, like
Only if we like really talking.
really,
Like, only if we like I'm really rocking and I really like you. But other than that, the Heffanies are the ones that just,
they there to serve a purpose. And
yeah, it's like, that night, that particular night probably was a show or something. And, what happens there stays there type vibe. I had a few of those, but I don't do that a lot. Like, I don't do that a lot. Like, usually I'm really about my business, man. Like, definitely, when I'm in a relationship, like, I'm really about my business. You have the women throwing themselves at you all the time. Girls go crazy. And to me, that's, like, I still, like, people understand, I still think like a woman. You know what I mean? Just because, people, act like a boy, whatever they get. I know I'm a woman, bro.
yeah,
Like, I never not said I'm not a woman. Like, I know I'm a woman. And I know I think like a woman because I feel like I have this way about me. Like, you can't just have me. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just feel like I'm easy to you. Like, you can't be like, oh, yeah, I had Young and May. Like, that was easy work. Nah, I ain't playing that. You know what I mean?
but here's what makes
But
you.
a guy don't care about that. Like, a guy don't care. He gets his ish off and go about his business. I don't think like a man. I think like a woman still.
Which is important. And that's what makes you so dangerous out here in the field. Like, you can help guys in ways that guys can't help themselves. And the traditional woman can't help a guy out. Like,
Right.
you got all the secrets, you got all the tips. If you was to break down 3 things that women want that guys aren't doing right, what would
Right.
you say those 3 things are?
I'm not. Come on, man. I can't give you that sauce. You
Why, you think it's gonna be competition?
Look, you trying to get it. You trying to get that. Look. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have nothing like listed or written down and nothing. I just like to read people. Like when I meet somebody, it's just like, we conversate. Whatever the conversation is about, that's how I read you. I can't say with every woman it would be the same because
Right.
all women is different.
Got you. Now, I was watching an interview. You talk about that. You more spiritual and you're an energy person. Like you read off people's energy.
Right.
Like, do you want people to meditate or what?
I do meditate. I do meditation and like things that like, stuff like that. Yeah, I do that.
Got you.
Yeah.
There was a line you had in the Quiet Storm remix where you said, "Mama wondered why I never liked to wear a skirt." Have you literally never wore a skirt in your entire life?
Yeah, when I was a kid, my mom made me wear a skirt. But I'm saying she never wondered why I never wanted to wear it. That's what I said.
Got you.
Like she always wondered why I never wanted to wear the skirt. Because what I used to do when I was a kid, my mom used to have my clothes out for me for school. But in the morning time, she'll either be at work or she'll be asleep. What I would do is, change the skirt out to the jeans because I'm like, well, I gotta wear a skirt today. Like I don't want to wear a skirt. So I would change it out and then I would come home and she'd be like, "You put that damn skirt back, didn't you? Why you got them jeans on?" I can't, what could I say? I'd be scared, like, damn. Like, but
it's like the opposite of like most problems that like, people have with girls. Like, yo, you gonna be out there dressing fast.
I know, but it wasn't like a short skirt. It was an innocent skirt, but I didn't want to wear no skirt.
Were you a Catholic school kid or private school kid?
Nah, I was public school all my life, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never did none of that. Private
Sometimes they
school.
throw the little uniforms on you.
Nah, it
regardless.
wasn't a uniform. Back then when we used to kids like the jean skirts, the Guess and all that stuff like that. Like that was the style. And my mom had bought a few of those. She used to go to the outlets and buy us all a bunch of stuff. And that was one of the things that I see. Like, she'll let me rock with the jeans for, like, a good amount of time for the week. And then, like, one of the days, I'll see the skirt on there, and I'm like, no, I don't want to wear the skirt. And I'll put it back and get the jeans and call it a day.
Personally, growing up, what was, like, your favorite holiday in your household?
Christmas, bro.
Word.
My best memories was Christmas, man. Mommy made sure we was right, man. She had the hookups, I'm going to say. She had the little hookups.
Oh, okay. So it's good they had a plug.
Yeah.
So I hear you talk about your mama. Like, so was Pops not around?
Nah. My pops was actually incarcerated most of my life.
Is he still there?
Nah, he's out now. Yeah.
What's the relationship like with him?
It's kind of weird with me and my pops, man. It's like he's trying to be more involved with me, but I was so used to him not being around. Like I always felt like it was just always mommy. Like it just like I don't know, like father figure to me, I really don't understand it too much. So, I still speak to him. Like he'll come to a couple of my shows if it's in the area within the city or whatever and, hang out for a little bit. But that's usually just, all it is.
Got you.
Yeah.
Now, on the exterior, you seem tough, but I can tell you like to have fun.
Right.
When you in the shower, what song can you murder like it ain't nobody's business? There was a microphone and a camera in your shower. What song are you just bodying?
I listen to R&B a lot. Like that's my ish. Like definitely when I take a shower, like I bump the speakers in my bathroom and I put on some R&B, man. I can't really listen to hard rap in the shower. Like I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of weird. But like
Slam!
Turn up. Like R&B is like this because you in the shower, you relaxing, man. The hot water here, you know what I mean? I don't need nobody thinking about these things. But you listen to R&B. Like R&B is one thing. Let me see. What's a good like Whitney Houston I could body in the shower.
Really? Which one?
She got a lot of joints, man. You can't really be like which one with Whitney.
Like quickly, what came to mind was I want to dance with somebody, but I also hear you doing the solo on "And I Will Always Love You," that long run at the end.
Which one is? Me, baby, 'cause you know it's all for mine. I got my phone.
Oh, she got the playlist on deck.
Yeah, come on, son.
Oh, she real about hers, man. For those just joining us, we talking to young M.A.
Yeah.
She's you give good love.
There we go. Yeah, I had it right here. I was about to put it. Yeah, you give good love. That's like the first joint on this one right here. That's my favorite. That's like one of my favorite songs by her, man. Like she's so like just phenomenal, bro.
Do you like the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Do you watch like superhero movies?
Yeah.
So let's just say if Thanos walked into the room right now and he like said he was gonna snap his fingers if you didn't sing the first Thanos, you saw Infinity War?
No.
What? Are you a Marvel fan of this? So
I mean, I seen a few Marvel
yo,
movies.
Thanos is a
That
problem.
one.
He's all about trying to get the the gems for the Infinity Gauntlet, and once he gets all of them, he
Oh,
kind
I
of.
saw that. I saw that.
So if
I saw
Thanos
that.
walked in here right now and said he would snap his fingers and like 2/3 of the population would disappear, if you didn't sing the first couple lines from "You Give Good Love to Me," could you do it? Would you save humanity? Would Young M.A. do that?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. Hold on. Ooh. It's right there. Dang, man, see, you put me on the spot. It's the only reason I can't remember. All I need is that first one. I just need that first line.
All right, cool.
There. Let me get that first line. See, I had to.
Who's ready to go?
Hey. All right, let's go, Winnie. Let's get it. Hey. I found out what I've been missing for the perfect one.
You know what? You just saved the world.
Come on, man.
Young M.A. is out here
I
saving
did
the
the
world.
beat and everything, man. Come on.
Yo. Don't take this any kind of way. I see why guys still want to try to shoot their shot.
Come on, man.
The fact that
You
you're so
talking about these
bashful,
guys.
the fact that you're so bashful, you are aware of your womanness.
Yo, it's crazy because I be seeing a lot of weird stuff on the internet with these guys talking that other stuff, and I laugh at it because I think it's fun. Like, I ain't never I don't, I get it sometimes, you know what I mean? But nah, man.
I saw what Daylight said in the
you know
Vlad
what I mean?
interview. It
Like
was
that
just
one.
like,
It's just, I laugh it off or whatever. I know people be just be, doing that clout chasing stuff and just doing weird stuff 9 times out of 10. And I do laugh. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like one of them people that's like, he's fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I laugh at it, but like, nah, man, that ain't never happening, man.
got you.
Yeah.
If you had no choice in life but to get with one male celebrity and it was a life or death situation, we got 3 of your family members tied up in a basement. Like, what would you do? And who would the celebrity be?
Yo.
She diverts to her sunflower seeds.
Let me see. I'll probably do, let me see. Like RuPaul or something. Or like Caitlyn Jenner. Or
I'm gonna only start calling her Cat.
or what's his name, son? Magic Johnson's son. Or something. Yeah.
You answered that well.